Capricorn, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for May 1st through to the 7th. Let's see what's on the cards for you, Cappy. The 9 card block here describes your situation, and I have a Moonology card plus a lead tarot energy here for you, and this is a very interesting reading indeed. You got Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is powerful. You also have this really strong sort of victory or turnaround energy here. So let's jump in. I will start with the Moonology card, and it clearly says here, Capricorn, that the answers you need are coming. And nothing says, insight or breakthrough coming more than the Ace of Swords. Like, if you'd asked me, if I didn't have that card there, what card do you want to see when we're talking about the answers or truth? I would definitely say Ace of Swords. You can test me on that anytime. And here it is. It just feels so clear. And this answer, it's the full moon in Gemini, full moon, conclusions, things coming to a peak, the end of the cycle. I think that you are trying to make a decision, whether to move on from something, complete something, end something, okay? And you're going to get that insight, that evidence, or that, just that piece of information, that awareness, that awakening that you need, okay? The Ace of Swords indicates a breakthrough. That is a blessing, a breakthrough blessing, okay? And it's also an ace, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So this is new energy and new pathways that are opening that just might be that catalyst that you need to move into this new season here that's coming through for you. So yeah, Ace of Swords, there is a breakthrough. There's you stepping into your power here. There's you making a decision. Because I can see clearly with, I finished on the Two of Swords here, Two of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. You really, you're at a crossroads here, Capricorn. And this crossroads here is coming from a sort of a stalemate situation where there really isn't that sort of growth that you're wanting in your life. Now, I do have a lot of, pentacles here. This could be around your money, your work career, your stability, your security. I wouldn't rule out, a relationship with the Lovers coming through here as well. It's a general reading. I'm reading an energetic pattern, so it can be playing out across different life areas for you. But it sort of feels like you've come to the end of a cycle here. I mean, Wheel of Fortune is really about, like that wheel turning to carry you into your next season, your next karmic lesson. But because of that, we always close out another cycle as well. So you're at a crossroads here, and I think you're trying to make that decision. And the decision that you're trying to make here is, it's a judgment call. It's a powerful judgment call. And if we look at this card here, which really is the outcome of this reading, right, that needs to happen in order to move towards this new energy, is, we see these 3 people here, or there's more there, but 3 in the foreground, launching out of these small dark spaces because they've heard the call. They've heard the call of the divine. They are awakening to truth. And I think that truth that you're awakening to, Capricorn, is that the situation that I'm in is my small dark space. It is what holds me back. It is like keeping me, like playing into a smaller version of myself where I am not owning my true value, my true worth, moving towards my, my opportunities where I'm really becoming abundant, where I'm really embracing love, where I'm really carving out a new path. So maybe something's happened and you've seen a sign, or your priorities are shifted, or you've just, this insight is coming in for you. So Judgment, being that second to last major arcana, Capricorn, asks you to make an important decision. Are you going around for another cycle here? Or are you moving this across to the very last major arcana, which is the World, which talks about, grand completion. And it's usually completion bigger than, I've been at this job for 2 months and I'm moving on, or, it's been dating you for, 6 months and that's it. It's around a whole season. So it could look like you moving on from, a whole industry that you work on, or a series of similar relationships, a repeated cycle. Finally graduating from something here. It's a big change, big season shifting. And if you're at your Saturn's return ages, which, is around 30, and then again double that around 60, give or take a couple of years either side. This is a powerful spiritual awakening for you. So that's your decision. That's your decision. And with the energy that I'm seeing here, you are being called to the latter, to the completion, to move towards the new, because the Wheel of Fortune says that you've actually achieved the spiritual lesson that you needed to where you are. And that's why we often get to that stalemate energy. It's like we either need to move on or we need to change something significantly to get the growth going again in that situation. Wheel of Fortune, though, says that the karmic wheel is always moving in your life. When you catch the wheel to move to the next cycle is up to you, because you have free will. But we are here to continuously move with that wheel to new situations that will grow us, expand us in different ways, emotionally, spiritually. And, it feels like this is one of these moments, one of these sliding doors moments for you. So that's what I'm feeling here. Now, I also feel that with the energy, the double aces and the Knight of Cups, is that there could already have been an offer here that is presented as the catalyst for change, because often we'll stay where we are and accept stalemate unless somebody has a good offer for us, okay? Knight of Cups, Pisces energy for me. Also have Virgo here with the Hermit. Gemini with the full moon card. There could have been a conversation or a communication here with somebody who has tipped you off about something. Now, Knight of Cups, an invitation, oh, come along to this with me, and then it leads to a serendipitous moment, or, a proposal. How about you come and work for me? Or this company down the road is looking for someone like you. It's something of that nature where it starts small, it's a new player, it's a new message, but quickly expands, Wheel of Fortune, into a new pathway that maybe you didn't see coming, or you didn't see coming, Capricorn. The universe knew, God, angels, your guides, they knew. They were one step ahead because they were trying to awaken you, going, Capricorn, over here, come on, it's time to grab that handle of the Wheel of Fortune and move with it. So that's what I see for you. So maybe that's the decision. Maybe it's already come in and you're deciding, or maybe you're already deciding here to reach out and try and find something new. And if so, I think something will show up. Ace of Swords, your victory is coming, but it will require you to let go of some fears and get out of your own way and be ready to leave behind what has kind of become the comfortable here, the known, to carve out this new path, Eight of Pentacles. But I don't think that you will have any regrets here. The Hermit, I'll say that, this is a very deeply reflective energy, Capricorn, that really says the truth and the answers are already within you. But I feel that you need some kind of divine confirmation or sign or nudge to really acknowledge that. You're earthy, I feel like to go really into that spiritual vibe, you sort of need a few signs happening, don't you, Capricorn? You need the signiest of signs, and maybe this reading is one of them. The Hermit also is looking for deeper purpose, looking to move towards the star energy, and the star for me is always a greater calling. It's the path of destiny. But, sometimes just before we take the first step onto that, we can feel in our darkest night, or we can feel in our most stagnant patch, we can feel the most lost, which is indication that you're sort of in the void, the space in between. It's actually a good thing. It's a good thing, because from that void and from that nothingness comes new light. A new path is unfolding here for you, Capricorn. And it feels like, when I see this card, it's like the solo journey, and I don't mean that you'll be completely going it alone, but it feels like you're extracting yourself from a group, a network, an organization, maybe a relationship for some of you. And in the first part, it might feel like you're alone because you haven't integrated into the new situation yet. But if you do, the Lovers says that things reconnect again, pieces fall back into place, things come into harmony and balance, the number 6 energy. It's also Gemini energy. I forgot that one when I was going through the signs. And Gemini energy often is the communication, the conversation that changes the game. Like I always say, words are the spells that you cast, because, you know, let there be light, and then there was light. Or once we say those words, it's a truth to others, so they start moving around us in the way that we're moving onto the cycle, that we're leaving that job, that we're saying yes to this, whatever it is, and it becomes a reality, becomes true. But when it's within you and no one else knows, you can suppress it, you can hide it, you can still be sitting on it deciding, you can still be weighing it up. You can weigh it up for 2 years, 5 years without acting on it. So it's a time for you to come out into the wild with where you're at with this. I think that there is this kind of real golden offer, golden opportunity energy coming through for you, Capricorn. It's interesting that we see someone that there's the passing through that reef, which is actually depicted on the World Major Arcana, which I was talking about, saying that if you are willing to complete that cycle, there's this new beginning that's golden coming that brings you into the Garden of Eden. It doesn't mean to say that everything's going to be perfect and rosy, but it means new growth, new abundance, and Spirit rewards those that are moving on their best path of destiny, and also, you know, helping others along the way, you know, being in the vibration of joy and love. So yeah, there's a positive new beginning. It's your victory here, Capricorn. Let's get you a Divine Abundance Oracle card to close out. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So we could reword that, if you like, as each person's road to their inner purpose or calling is unique, and, you know, how liberating it is to follow your intuition in each moment and take the action that will have you actually realize that in your 3D reality. You've already got the intuition, you're already having the insight, you've already heard the call, but it's time for you to take some steps here, because the Wheel of Fortune is always moving, Capricorn. It wants you to catch a ride with it. That's what I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you are still with me, if you'd like a personal reading, please do follow the first link down below to my website. Check them out. You'll find my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide link down there as well if you'd like to start interpreting the cards for yourself, and also my in-depth paid offering. You'll find a link to that, the Initiation, my more immersive online course. And yeah, follow along on Instagram for daily readings and free mini card pulls for followers from time to time, but you will need to be there and checking my story to see when I do that. I'm just wishing you all the love and magic, Capricorn, and do take very good care. Bye for now.